Good morning, everyone. Just kidding. Good afternoon, everyone. I had to say that just to make you think twice, right? You're like, wait, it's not 3 in the morning, it's 3 in the afternoon. Good to see everyone here. I do see that earlier today, Moose Gal's Corner was here. And hopefully she'll swim over again now while we're live, or while I'm live. I'm still used to saying we. Because, see, normally I have a co host here up on screen with me, but of course today is Fishy solo. I do see that Toy Man's Bar and Grill is here, and Yankee Kyle. So, you know what that means. We already have a button to play. Yes, we sure do. It's for that cool dude named Toy Man's Bar and Grill. So, here you go. And there we go. Oh, there's another thing. I see that Ace Black Widow is here, aka Christy. And Christy, I understand that you can't stay. That is fine. That is fine. But I do have a little button to play in your honor. So this button, because she shared this out, is for you, Christy. Anybody can share it out. Just let me know, and it can be your turn to have this special button played. But for now, Christy. Thank you, Christy. That was so kind of you. I always appreciate when you're in here. And of course, it's extra special because, well, when you share this out, which is pretty much every time. So, so thank you very much. It means the world to me. Yes, sirree. I do hope that everybody's having a nice day today. It's a beautiful sunny day here. I see some more people have snuck in. I got onto speaking and came back to chat, and guess what happened? Colette Whitney is here and shared, and also the real Mrs. New York Cheesecake is here. So, of course, the first thing I must do is for Colette Whitney. I'm going to play the shared button because Colette was so kind and shared this out. There you go. I hope that you enjoyed that. Oh yeah, and then Christy said it's morning. Yes, so for Christy it is morning. Yep, it sure is, because she's in Hawaii, and it just happens to be, it's morning there. Just depends on where you are in this wonderful world. Oh, Colette says that she enjoys that music. Well, thank you. I'm glad you do. And yes, Colette, we are doing great. It is really great to see you all. Now, before I got not distracted really, well, maybe distracted or detoured there, where I saw some wonderful people sharing this out and some chit chat, I was going to look at my phone here and just see what the where we're at for temperature. There we go. I'm just gonna go over here and gotta exit that and don't exit the stream. Okay. Yeah, I was just pausing because I have the YouTube open, but with that going too, I figure it might take too much of my internet to make it maybe not work very well. So anyway, I am on the Weather Channel weather app now, and it says it is 71 degrees. Feels like 71. So, hey, 71, 71. That's cool. What is the weather for you? Go ahead and put it in the chat if you wish. It's 71. There is a little breeze, and it's one of those beautiful blue skies. It's one of those days that if I wasn't here doing a live stream with you, I would be probably outside because it's so nice outside. It gets so hard to get things done inside nowadays when it's so nice outside. You know? Let's see. Let's make sure all my... Oh, it isn't. I was going to say, make sure all my noisies of my phone are down, but you know what? They aren't. I know it doesn't matter to have your phone on, but I'd rather not be distracted by potentially noises from my phone. All right, we have some temperatures coming in. I see Toyman says it's 66 degrees where he's at. Cheesecake says it is sunny. It is scorching, 93 degrees. Supposed to be 100 in a couple of hours. Oh, wow. Well, Cheesecake, I hope you have a nice, cool place where you can, cool off. We don't need cheesecake melting. No. Christy says 76 feels like 95. Oof, must have some humidity. Is that what it is? Oh, yes. I guess I just answered my own question. I looked at the next comment and she said humidity of 100%. Yeah, that would be why then. Wow. Yeah, that humidity is nasty. How's the humidity for you there, Cheesecake? Because I know that makes a huge difference. Because even where I am at, I mean, it varies. It can be anywhere from, well, in the summer, I suppose it can be anywhere from, maybe the 60s up to 100 or so. Mostly it's going to probably be in like that 60, 70, 80 degree range probably. It depends though. It can go anywhere. But I've noticed that like a 70 degree day with 100% humidity, let's say, is far worse than like a 90 degree day with zero humidity. Something about that moisture in the air, oh, it just sautés us in that sun like steamed sautéed vegetables or something. Apparently a dry burn is more tolerable than a steamed one. Oh. And here you go. Cheesecake says, I am in the AC and I'm melting. I'm melting. Wait, you're not the... I'm melting. I'm melting. That came from the Wicked Witch. Oh, wait. What direction was she in? Wicked Witch of the North, was it? I don't remember which direction, but you know what I'm talking. Wizard of Oz, right? I'm melting. I'm melting. That's what I think Cheesecake was trying to mimic. Okay, humidity at 33. Well, that's still going to affect you, but it definitely would be more affecting you if it were like 100%, right? But yeah, Christy, please, you too, stay nice and cool. And if you go out and about, I hope that you have air in your vehicle and wherever you're going to. Yeah, came from the Wicked Witch. But I just can't remember which direction, though. Because you said, yes, it came from Wicked Witch from the Wizard of Oz. Yes, I knew this, but I mean, aren't there like... There's like two witches, right? There's like the good witch, and then there's the bad witch. And I don't remember, like, didn't they have directions like Wicked Witch of the North, maybe, and the Kind Witch of the South? I don't know. I can't remember the directions. But I do remember that they are from Wizard of Oz, which is a good show. I know it's an older show, but they did a good job. I have heard people say that, I don't know who it was, but people were saying that Wizard of Oz did a far better job of showing what a twister looks like versus the actual newer movie called Twister, right? Because, I don't know, apparently, I don't know if it's just how they look or how they moved around. I'm not sure. But how they did it for Wizard of Oz apparently was more accurate, apparently. And they used, what did they use? Like stockings or tights or something to do the tornadoes on Wizard of Oz versus, I suppose, on Twister, that's probably animation of some sort, or however you call that. It's nowadays technology, right? So, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, it's a beautiful day. So I have to say that after this stream, I will be. There's always more things to do inside, but I will be taking the time to be outside too. Remember now that the weather's nice, well, for you folks that are having the hotter weather, then you'd probably have to go out, what, way early or later, I suppose. Don't go in the prime of the heat. But when you're able to get outdoors, try to be outside when it's comfortable, of course, and try to be out there for at least 5 minutes, half an hour, maybe an hour a day. I think it's very important. Gives you fresh air, get some vitamin D, and just get out of that house that you've been cooped in all winter long. All winter long. But can you believe it's Monday already? It's already Monday again. How did that happen? Do you ever have that where it seems like it came so fast? Wasn't it Monday already? It was Monday and Monday. Although not just Monday came around again, but I have to say that as I'm getting older, it seems like my birthday comes around a lot sooner and the years keep changing so fast. I mean, how does that happen? Is it just me, or is it that time is like moving faster as we get older? Is that a thing? I remember people telling me this when I was way younger, saying, "Oh yeah, when you get older, time is going to go faster." And I'm thinking, "Yeah, right, But then it's true. It does seem to go really fast. Really fast. Spike Reviews, good to see you. How are you doing today? Oh, was she from the West? Okay. I had that in the back of my head there too, their cheesecake. Wicked Witch from the West? It might have been. You might be right there. I guess we all gotta go and watch Wizard of Oz now and figure out, huh? That's funny. That's funny. But yeah, I just can't believe how fast time is going. Because we are in 2022 now, right? Like almost the middle of it already. It feels like, anyway. Well, it actually is almost the middle. In about another month, it would be the middle, right? Because we are in May, and May is the 5th month, if I'm thinking correctly. Yeah, 5th month. June would be technically the middle then. We're about halfway done with the new year. I remember doing the 24-hour live stream, bringing in the new year around the world, and that just seems like yesterday. But it isn't yesterday. That was like 5 months ago now. What the heck? Oh, Spike, is it raining where you're at? Says, I'm okay, I guess. Rainy weather sucks. Well, yeah. That's why today I want to get outside, because there's going to be a lot of those rainy days too. And I'll be like, I want to go outside, but I can't because, I don't know, just because. Although if there's not a lot of lightning or something, I suppose you still could. Just what fun would that be? I don't know. I am a fish. I suppose I should like it. Oh, okay, Cheesecake. Apparently Cheesecake knows now. The good witches come from the north and the south. Bad witches come from the east and the west. Ah, all right. Okay. That sounds good. Speaking of rain, though, I don't know if actually, I don't know if I've ever owned my own umbrella, now that I think about it. But, like I'm thinking like as growing up, it was like a family umbrella, and that seems like in no time they get broke. You try to open it, and the little pieces that are supposed to hold it open nice start to break from use of people, especially kids, right? Anyways, today I was at Walmart and I did pick up one. Now I don't know how, it's probably not good quality. It seems pretty good though. It was $5 and it's like a I don't know, a medium one, I guess I'll call it. Small, medium, depends on what you want to compare it to, I suppose. But it works really nice, and it was only $5. And so the nice thing with that is, no, it's not the biggest, and you know, I probably would still get a little wet, but it'd be better than nothing. Now, I might down the road, maybe I'll get one of those bigger ones. And it looked like for this brand, anyways, it looked like it was like $15 for a nice large one. This one was $5, and then they had like a $10 and then a $15. But this one I thought would be nice as something, at least a little something, and it's not too big, so it'd be easy to grab and go. And also, I could use it for shade too. Now, I do plan to go shopping for, like, I think they call them like a sun hat or something like that at some point, because I do enjoy being out in the sun, but I really don't want to, like, have my face in the sun necessarily and burn my face, you know? So that's something I'm thinking I should do. But I didn't do it today because I felt rushed, and I would have rather enjoy my day and be able to take the time to pick out a hat that I truly enjoy. You know, you want it to look right and feel right. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but I've decided let's get the umbrella today. We'll do the sun hat another day. I do see that Sarah Ann is here. Hi, Sarah. How are you doing today? It's very good to see you. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but it does seem like ever since the start of the, what do people call it? Because, you gotta be clever with your words, because YouTube and other people sometimes don't appreciate certain words about current events, I guess. But I think some people call it the showstopper. But anyways, I don't know about you all, but I do use the showstopper, like the year that started, which would have been 2020, correct? Anyway, I have to think, okay, did this event happen? I'm thinking like a family event or something I did or whatever, right? You know how it's hard to remember when things are? Well, I don't know if you do this, but sometimes I got to think, okay, was it before or after the showstopper? I mean, I know that's only a couple years ago, but at least it gives you an idea, right? And be like, okay, no, it was definitely after the showstopper, and then that helps because then it's within, I don't know, you can know better when it was, I guess. But obviously, if it's before that, it might not help you out as much because there's a lot of years before that, of course. But yeah, I've heard people call it the showstopper, and I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Call it an interesting name, I guess. Interesting. Really, Cheesecake? I haven't even talked about food yet. Cheesecake's like, for some odd and strange reason. Do you hear that? For some odd and strange reason, you got me eating some Pringles cheddar cheese flavor. Okay. Well, apparently you're hungry. You're hungry. And I haven't even talked about food yet. But maybe your mind already knows that when you come over to, be it just a Fishy solo stream, be it the Toyman and Fishy show, or be it at the Toyman's Bar and Grill, or whatever, we always at some point talk about food, don't we? So I bet your mind was thinking, food. We're going to be talking about food. All right, everyone. Sarah says, Ruth says, hi, I would like to know what your favorite color is. You know how it is with little people. They get stuck on certain questions sometimes, and it's kind of fun to have them be a part of this and participate. The nice thing is, the way I have the stream set up, they're, PG streams, and so I like to have them that way because then it's safe to have people of all ages and, that they can be a part of this. All ages and different thoughts of people, whatever, should all be able to get along here. Mostly, that is. Anyways, I'll start. The rest of you guys can type it in and I can always let Ruth know. and Sarah can let her know too, and she'll hear me say, I guess. So, but Ruth, my favorite color is purple. So while people are thinking about that, I'm going to play a button for Stuntman Steve. So yeah, you too, Stuntman Steve. All of you write in the chat what your favorite color is, because we have a young little person that's lurking that would like to know what your favorite color is, because it's fun. Why not? We can talk about that. My favorite color, my all-time favorite color, has always been purple. My secondary favorite color, which has been growing on me more as of late, has been blue. Thus, that's why my fish is kind of like a purple and a blue, right? I suppose it depends how you look at it, because it could be more of like a dark pink too. But it depends on how you look at the fishy. Okay, before I push the button, Ruth, are you listening? Yes, Ruth, I'm talking to you. I like to interact with people, folks. Yes, I do. I don't care how old you are or how young you are. Anyway, Ruth, listen up. Toyman's Bar and Grill here says that his favorite color is blue. Yep. And Ruth, you should tell Sarah what your favorite color is, and then she can type in the chat so that we all know what your favorite color is. But yes, mine is purple, and Toyman's Bar and Grill is blue. And while you guys are thinking about it, and maybe Sarah can type that in, I am going to play Stuntman Steve's show button. Here you go. There you go, Stuntman Steve. I hope you enjoy that. Okay, apparently Steve can't make up his mind to what color he enjoys the best. Because really, the color of all the colors are really cool in their own way, depending on what you're using it for, right? But anyway, Ruth, Stuntman Steve says that he's not sure what his favorite color is, but that his wife's favorite color is also blue, just like Toyman's Bar and Grill. Oh, Sarah, I had just said that if you could type in what Ruth's favorite color is. So I would just say, Ruth, tell your mom what your favorite color is. I'm sure you already know what it is, but if you want to have her participate with you, just have her tell you what her favorite color is, and then you can type it in. That's all. That's all I say. Oh, then we do have another ant. Oops, wrong one. There we go. And Ruth, and for everybody else here, just so you know, the real Miss New York Cheesecake says that her favorite colors are hunter green, maroon, and navel blue. Hey, those are nice colors. All right, and now, oh yeah, that's good, Sarah. I didn't think about that. Yeah, you should put your favorite color too. Ruth's favorite color. So to everybody here that doesn't know, that's Sarah's daughter, and she's a little one, so she's enjoying this stream. You guys are all making this a big happy day for her too. Anyways, Ruth's favorite color apparently is pink. Aww. And Sarah said her favorite color is green. Now, Sarah, do you have a type of green that's your favorite? I mean, I guess I didn't really say what type is my favorite because, there's so many hues and different, lighter and darker and whatever's. Kind of like on this picture that I have up right now, this avatar, right? Like the fish has some lighter tones of blue, more of like a baby blue, would that be called? And then like the water I'm in is more of a darker blue, and the background has different blues. So there's not necessarily a certain tone that I do or don't like, I guess, that I can think of purple or blue. So nice, nice, nice. Another thing to bring up is I do know a couple of you anyways that are swimming in here now have seen my video I put out earlier today. I did put out a video, something a little different. This one has to do with me going to Caribou Coffee. I figured I'd change it up, do something different since I was going out and treating myself. I thought, hey, I'll bring my YouTube friends along with. And so if you have not seen it yet, it's not that long. I can't remember how long it is, but I mean, it's a few minutes long, right? But it's not like an hour long or nothing like that. It's just basically me walking into Caribou, and you can hear me interact and what I ordered and see what I ordered, and then a few pictures around the place, and that's about it. But it's just a simple little, come on along with me. Come along with me to the Caribou. It was a nice treat. It was fun. And so, yeah, that got released earlier today at noon. So after you're here, that'll still be there. It's not going to go anywhere. But if you haven't seen it yet, I do. I'm just letting you know, I guess. I was going to say I do ask that you go watch it, but you don't have to. Of course not. But if you'd like to watch it, it's just something different, right? I've never done one of going into like a restaurant or going into a store or whatever. And I've seen other people do this. So I thought, hey, I'll try it out. Why not? Let's see what people think. Let's see if people want to come along with Fishy. And if it takes well, maybe I'll take you along other places too. And maybe I'll show you more. But you know how that is. I mean, if you are a content creator just like I am, that's what you're looking for. You're looking for interest. If there's not a lot of interest, if you have to almost beg people to go watch, well, no, then that's not something maybe I'll take the time to do again. Or I'll do it a lot less maybe. But if there's a lot of interest in it, well, yeah, then I'll take the time to bring you along to a coffee shop again, or maybe to, I don't know, a different restaurant, or maybe a store, or if I ever, I don't know, other places where they let you go do that, I guess, public settings. Maybe I'll bring you on a walk with me sometime. I don't know. I know at this point it probably won't be totally as much fun because I'm not actually showing myself. I might show, you might see my feet, you might see my hands, and you'll hear my voice. And that's about all at this point in time. But in the future, when I'm brave enough and when circumstances are to where I would like them to be, then I would. And then it is what it is, right? You can't please everyone. I am who I am, and I'll show me, and then that'll be a lot easier to do these, I think. But I'm trying to be clever and still do them my way. So I hope you appreciate that and like that. That's all I can do is be me. Sarah says she likes darker forest green for the greens. Okay, that's nice. And Toyman says, I love blue because my eyes are blue. Okay, then. Nope, I did not. I do know, I don't think that was quite the eclipse, was it, Toyman? I know Toyman had shown me a picture of something with the moon, but I don't think it was quite the eclipse. So no, I did not. Like, by the time I remembered about it, I was quite tired and I was going to bed, and I don't even know what time that was supposed to happen. How about you, Sarah? Did you see it? And I do see that Brandon is here. How are you doing? Brandon the Pinocchio, how are you? Good to see you here. It's good to see each and every one of you. Now, I do know that, I know for a fact, I should say, that Sarah and that Toyman watched my coffee video because you know how I know? They made a comment. You don't have to make a comment, but I just know that they were there because they made the comment. That's the only reason I know. And there was somebody else that made a comment there too. I'm trying to blank to who that was now. I'm so sorry. But thank you to all that have been watching my videos. That's very kind of you. And not only do we do videos, or do I do videos, I should say, but we also do guests on our live streams, and that's a lot of fun too. I did put up another video here the other day, doing a little promo video in regards that Moose Gal's Corner is going to be on our live show this week on Thursday. She will be on our show from 4 to 5 Central Standard Time. So the show will start at 3, and then it'll be about an hour of just Toyman and I. And then And then we will have her on for an hour. Oh, and I just got a picture from Sarah, and she apparently saw it. Wow. Is this, I take it this is your you taking the picture, right? That's really cool. Okay. Very nice, Sarah. Thanks for the picture. And I got a message here. I have a feeling maybe he might be driving truck. But I did get a message from Roy, who is oh geez, I'm really gonna have more brain farts. Uh, Toy Man, help me out. Container Man. Never mind. I remember. Container Man. Sorry, Roy. I know you're listening. You're probably like, what? Well, see, I remember him as his first name at the moment. I was like, what is his other name? His channel name? Anyways, I don't know if you want me to say it or not, but I think it's harmless. His favorite color is red. All-time favorite color. Oh, geez. Can I say the second part of this, Container Man? Oh, that's funny. He had a funny comment, but I'll let him say yay or nay on that before I say it. Oh, that was funny, Roy. Oh. Yeah, that is a really cool photo. Very nice. All right, Cheesecake says, I wanted to watch it, but Matt J was running his mouth. I had to instantly threaten to use the duct tape on his mouth. Ugh. Yeah, you got to keep that guy in line there. That is for sure. That is for sure. Now, I know that Toyman's Bar and Grill hasn't been out fishing yet, but he plans to soon. And I also know, I mean, I don't know all here that maybe like to fish, but I do know that Sarah also likes to fish. So, Sarah, have you been out and about to fish yet this year? I was just curious. I know that I just know you like to fish, and I know you were talking about fishing a couple streams ago, I think it was. And so I just got thinking that. I think Toyman might be fishing in the next week or so. Oh, she has. All right. She said yes. Cool. Yeah, that sounds like fun. The last time I've been fishing, which is not that many times in my life, would have been when I was way younger and we were visiting an aunt and uncle of mine on my mom's side because they had lived by a lake and that's what they did. They did boating and swimming and surfing and I don't know, all the things you do on water, right? And one of them is fishing. And so that's pretty much where I've fished. And I just remember, I don't know, I must have touched the fish wrong and I don't know if it drew blood or anything, but I remember it hurting my hand or fingers. I don't know if it was the scales or if I think somebody said there's a certain part of the fish that if you touch it, it can cut you or make it not feel right or something. And then, yeah, they filleted it and cooked it up right there, right in the backyard of their house, which is basically not that far from the water. So I suppose kind of the shore side in a sense, right? Yeah, kind of miss those days, as time goes on and people's families start getting to be adults, right? And they go off into their own world. Well, they don't really get together anymore. They do every once in a great while, but see, their kids aren't at home anymore. And I suppose their kids probably go and visit, some of them are married and such. So then they go and visit other people nowadays. So definitely wherever you are in life, please cherish that, enjoy it, because it only lasts for a season and then things change. I mean, traditions change, people move, and sadly, people die, and things change. It's just how it is. It can be just different, and it can just be kind of maybe sad, but it is what it is. That's how life works, right? Okay. All right then. Yeah, so Sarah says she's done some fishing on that lake. So there you go. Was it good fishing there, Sarah? It took me a minute. I was like, what lake is she talking about? I was like, oh, I know. She's talking about the lake I'm talking about. She knows what lake we were at. But yeah, were they, yeah, was it good fishing there? Because I don't remember us fishing a lot there, but it tended to be, when we went for family functions there, it tended to be, food and talk and maybe riding a boat and more entertainment stuff than actually going fishing. But some people did. Some people do because they find that entertaining, right? Yeah, wouldn't that be funny though? Here well, I'm not really a fish, obviously, but a fish catching fish. That could be an interesting story, huh? But yeah, I don't know. I guess I was just talking about Moose Gal being our guest and we went on to fishing somehow. But yeah, back to Moose Gal, make sure you're there this Thursday if you're able to be. She's really excited to be uh, our guest, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, that's what I was going to say also. Then I went down a different trail in my waters here, apparently. Oh, Joy Boy, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Anyways, la 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 la. Oh, I haven't quite all the way decided yet of how long, but I'm pretty sure for this week, anyways, we're gonna do it this way because this is what Toyman and I have talked about, and I actually kind of needed this because with the weather getting nicer out and so many things to do, and just want to enjoy the weather, we are thinking that we're gonna cut down our streams. So basically, we might have more streams, but they'll be potentially at times, but less time of each stream. Does that make sense? So, like today, I figure I go 1 to 2 hours. I'll go up to 2 hours. If I have 7 wonderful people here. If I have 7 wonderful, 6 wonderful, if I have at least a handful of people in here, I'll go for 2 hours today. Sure. Now, for some reason, we go down to one person by the time I get to the top of the hour and it's not really changing. Well, maybe I'll cut it early because if there's not that each one of you aren't important, it's not like I have to have 10 people in here to stream, but I am working on watch hours, but at the same time, it's not worth being in here for a whole hour, let's say, with only one person watching when I could be drawing, I could be outside, I could be doing something else for that hour if nobody has the time to be watching, and that's fine. We all have life outside of here, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it's just 1 to 2 hours, depending how the waters are going, and that's it. And I'm thinking that on Thursday we will still start at 3 o'clock like normal, 3 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, and we will go for at least 2 hours. We might go for 2.5. I don't know. You never know. But I don't think we're going to go for the straight 4 because it is summer, and I think we'll just condense it up a little bit, at least for now. And then what I was saying about us doing more is, well, Toyman's Bar and Grill is doing his Friday nights, and it's up to him how long he goes. I do know he mentioned to me the other day that he was going to keep those shorter too, but if he changes his mind, that's fine too. But just for a brief little something, since we were talking about guests, I am going to. Oh, where is that thing now? Oh, there it is. It's 42 seconds long, so here you go. Would you like to be a guest on our show? You can do that. Just get a hold of me or Toyman, and you can have yourself an hour to let others know what your channel is all about. Let us know ahead of time so that I can make you a little promo video, and I will make a nice customized thumbnail for that live stream coming up so people know that you will be our guest. Plus, you'll get a Toyman and Fishy sticker. Wow! So don't hesitate. Sign up today to be our very next guest. Yippee! All right, so there you go. And then where was I? I got distracted basically in the background here. So, oh, that's what we're talking about. Okay, that's what we're talking about. We were talking about the lengths of live streams. That's what it was. And I was going to say hello to Windows Beer Review Thomas. Hello, hello. And that's right. Thank you. Please like and share. That is how you care. Yes, Sarah, this is true. The pool, the local pool that we like to go to, is not opening this year. This is true. And that has nothing to do with the worldwide fun that's going on. It has to do with they couldn't find enough lifeguards to help. And they need a certain amount of people at that pool, to run the concession stand, I suppose, and to sit and watch the kids to keep them safe and protected, or anybody. I mean, adults are out there too, but it's more so for the little ones, right? And then they do lessons, so they need, I think, usually about 2 people, especially for the younger ones. And apparently, there's not enough people that wanted to help. So it's disappointing because it's not that far, not far away from me, and it's like, well, okay, okay then. So yes, please like and share, and if anybody shares this out, please let me know, and I will play the share button. I see Captain Jerk is here, and Captain Jerk, I will play your button in just a second. First, I wanted to finish off by saying that, for example, of this week, the plan is today I'll go up for 2 hours at the most, right? Of just solo me here, okay? I mean, I am me. I do hope I can entertain you, but that's it. I am me, and I hope I can be entertaining enough, and that's all I can hope for, because you know what? I'm not going to try to be somebody else, because you know what? I am me. I am me. Anyway, so I will be me here for up to 2 hours. And then on Thursday, we'll be planning to do the stream for 2 hours also. I believe it would be, right? Yeah, because 3 to 5 would be just like today, 2 hours. Yes. And then Friday night, I guess I don't know for sure how long he's going to go. Friday night at the Toyman's Bar and Grill. Like I say, I'm just going by what he said the other day, that he's planning not to have them go too late anyways, because there's, it's such beautiful weather. Plus, I know he has things he's working on at the house, and if he's up all night Friday, he can't get anything done Saturday. So, but that's up to him, of course. That's more so his little show, his little thing, and that's all good. I mean, I'm usually a part of it, but it is his thing. And then Saturday, and I already have it scheduled, that Saturday evening at 7:00 p.m. Central Standard Time, that we will do a stream, and that one will be about 2 hours or so, depending on how we feel and who swims by. So that's the deal for this week anyways. I guess we'll see if we stick to that. I mean, I don't know if we'll always do a Saturday, but we will for sure do, Monday, and then a shortened version of Thursday for now. And then Fridays, and then possibly Saturdays, depending on how we feel. Anyhow. Yes, Sarah, that's true. You're glad that you did lessons. Oh, you did lessons in the winter. Oh, at the Y, I suppose. Okay. All right, Captain Jerk, it is now your time to be famous here at the I was going to say the Toyman's Bar, the Toyman. Oh, jeez, I'm all twisted up now. Anyways, it's not that at all. Now you're going to get all famous at the solo Fishy stream. So, see you. Here you go.
I am the insurmountable, inflappable, and incalculable and incorrigible Captain Jerk.
And there you go. That's for Captain Jerk, who, guess what? He's not a jerk. He's actually quite a good friend. I live in the northern part. I'm not too far from, like, Canada. Not far from Canada. But I suppose I can say it's actually Minnesota. So not close. It's pretty close to being Canadian, right? Not quite, though. Not quite. Oh, that's funny. I don't know. I had a quick. Do you guys ever do a quick glance and when you look at something, it's not quite what you thought you saw? I just saw Captain Jerk had put Toyman's. Well, it says Toyman's Bar and Grill, right? And for some reason, when I did a quick look, I thought it said something about boy or girl. I don't know. Obviously, my eyes hadn't focused on the comment yet, but it definitely says Toyman's Bar and Grill, not Toyman Boy and Girl. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm gonna get a slap now. I say that just being sarcastic. I won't be getting no slaps. It's all good. It's all good. And Nora is here. Hi, Nora. I'm going to play a Nora button, and then I do have a supplement I'm actually already late of taking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a Nora button, and then I'm going to play our sponsor of the day. Well, a sponsor for the Toyman's Bar. Really? Me and my words, people. Well, it's Toyman's Bar and Grill and me, yes. The Toyman and Fishy show. Officially the sponsor I'm going to play in a minute is for the Toyman and Fishy show, but I feel inclined to play it a little bit extra because they've been extra kind, very much so, extra kind in sending a wonderful, beautiful piece of artwork from their store, and it's very valuable and very beautiful and customized to my liking. Or I should say to our liking, because both Toyman and I were both there, although I got to make the decisions, which was kind of cool. Yeah, I don't always have the opportunity in life, but it has some beautiful colors, and yeah, it's just beautiful. You will enjoy it. Well, whoever gets it will enjoy it because we're gonna have a big giveaway, and so yeah, I think I'm getting cross-eyed. Yes, it just adds to the entertainment of the show, I hope. Here you go, Nora, and then we'll go on to the sponsor while I take my supplement. I hope you enjoyed that there, Nora. And here's our sponsor. Alrighty. Alrighty then. I hope you enjoyed that. And please just know that the information of them is in all of my descriptions of my live streams and videos. And that they, well, from my little experience of customizing this piece of jewelry that they'll be sending my way to put for the big giveaway for getting over 1,000 subscribers on here, thanks to you all, that They do really care and they make sure you're happy. I know this even, like I said, they're putting this in the, to help with the giveaway. They are, giving this to me to put into my giveaway. And yes, they are paying to be a sponsor too, but this is just like a bonus that they're doing. And they actually cared that much. They cared that much to how, when I heard I was going to get this, I just thought they were going to just, I don't know, throw something together or grab something they already had, and because they're not getting anything directly from me or Toyman for it, right? Other than promotion of them, of course. And no, he went down to the nitty-gritty of it. Like, he wanted to know every little thing to make sure that we were happy with the end product. So, please know, I know from experience that they really do care. And I know Toyman would agree with this because he was there when we met up and figured it out. Hey, look who's here. A.L. Skinner is here from 1981. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Very cool. And yes, I didn't quite swallow my supplement. I kind of I don't know, I got flustered, I guess, and then I messed up and I had to redo it. And it's just one of those days. Anyway, not to overload you with too many little videos. Don't worry, I'm not going to keep doing this the whole time, but I'm going to play one more so I can get this down into my belly so I can say, okay, I finally took it. So I am going to put on the Fishy Army promo. Please note, we have a handful of wonderful members already, and we have a lot of fun. And yeah, just watch the video. If you have any questions, you can always ask. And we'll go with that. Here you go. And there you go. Please know that that's just an option. I would never want to push anybody to do, you can't really think about it. I can't make anybody here go do that. Think about it. I can't. I can make you feel really bad and then you're all going to want to swim away, or something, maybe, or I don't know what would happen. But think about it in life. What control do we really have in life? We really only have control over our own self, right? That's it. So yeah, that's just an option put out there for anybody that would be interested. That's it. So, oh yes, having a good morning, definitely. Or actually, I thought you said morning. Wow, I'm having a good time except my eyes can't read anything. That's funny. So yeah, we have Toyman's gotta go. Probably gonna go get some coffee or something. So yeah, A.L. Skinner, how are you doing today? And I see that Captain Jerk is still here. And yeah, I guess we just showed the sponsor. The big giveaway will be coming up. Please know that the monthly giveaway, yes, the monthly giveaway will be coming up. Not this week, but the next. It'll be on May 26th, if I'm thinking correctly, because it's a week from this Thursday. And you never know what will be in that giveaway. I mean, a lot of times we've had a t-shirt and or like maybe some stickers alongside. I've had drawings that I've made that were alongside. This last time was totally different. Toyman had one of his HO scale train rail cars as a part of the giveaway, along with stickers, which Cheesecake has not gotten yet, only because it is coming from Canada, and he sent it. He sent it now, and well, not now. It's been in the mail, but it takes a bit. And once it gets to my place, I'll add some stickers and a nice card, and then I'll be sending it to Cheesecake, which I feel really bad because it's been almost till the next giveaway before she's gotten it. Please know it doesn't usually take that long. Typically, I have the things at my place, and typically, then it gets sent out that very next week, and you should have it within like a week or so, depending where you live, right? Yeah, I know. Crickets. Crickets. Hanging with Mr. J. How are you doing? Oh, and Scrapper Wolf. Wow, lots of wonderful people. Wow, we almost hit 10 people. That would have been incredible. It's already incredible having 8 of you in here. 8 to 9, or whatever it is. I don't care. It's all good. Not bad. Had a dentist appointment, just got back. Oof, I hope that was okay. I really despise dentists. I mean, okay, I know they're there for a purpose, and when you have a tooth that's really hurting, yes, it might hurt to get it done, but at least they saved a day, kinda. Or maybe they'll yank out a really hurting tooth, right? So, anyway, sorry. My brain. I still. I, you guys have to put up with a fishy brain today. So, oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, look at that. See? Well, let's see. I bet. Oh, yep, there he is again. See, somebody. He might not be here, but he's still here. I know. All right, on to the next thing. Scrapper Wolf is here. So, Scrapper Wolf, don't forget, don't fear. I am here, and I did not forget about you. Here you go. And there you go. Good to see you here. Good to see each and every one of you. And please note that, I might not be able to ever be able to, well, I know I wouldn't. I would not be able to do a button for everybody because hopefully as time goes on, we'll be having more and more friends here. Plus, StreamYards can only hold so many buttons at a time, I found out. But anyway, I just want to say that, and I can say we because when we have our show together, Toyman and we, however you want to look at it, really enjoy each and every one of you coming here. So please don't think that, oh, if I'm not modded, they don't like me as much, or oh, I don't have a button, so they don't like me as much. Nope. We view you all very similar, all right? You're all our wonderful friends, and we really appreciate your genuine support and just friendships. I mean, some of you we actually talk behind the scenes with, right? And then we get to develop even a fuller friendship and family, and it's wonderful. And I'm looking forward to maybe meeting more people behind the scenes because really at a live stream, you can interact some, you can get to know a person some of how they interact in the chat or if they come on panel. But think about it. We're live, we're public, and we're only going to talk about certain things. because there's certain things YouTube doesn't want to listen about, right? You might get in trouble if you talk about certain things. And there might be other private things you don't want the world to know about. Because think about it, we're on the World Wide Web, right? We're in the world here. So only share what you want people all over the world to know. Anyway, so it's nice to be able to interact, be it a phone call, be it a video call, be it a whatever, behind the scenes, because you can be a little bit more relaxed and a little bit more open, potentially, if you wish, with that other person and learn a lot more. I do see that Like Father, Like Son has swam in. Good to see you. So good to see you. And yes, and I know Like Father, Like Son is really looking forward to going fishing with Toyman's Bar and Grill. Now, I am hoping that they will do a live stream or do at least a videoing or something so we can see what happens. I do hope they have a nice, successful, fishing time. That's right. That's right. There you go, Scrapper Wolf. Perfectly put. Fishy and Ron loves everyone equally. Yeah, because we appreciate every single one of you. And I especially appreciate you all when you share this out. Look at this. See what Like Father, Like Son just did? And others here have done this earlier in the stream too. Don't worry, I didn't forget about you. Like Father, Like Son shared this out. So, in Like Father, Like Son's honor, we get to play a button. So you might not have your own unique, specific button just for you, but hey, every time you share this out, you still get a button. Yes, you do. And there you go. Thank you so much for sharing this out. You are quite kind, and I do hope that Amanda is doing well today. Amanda, my online sister. She's awesome. Sarah, really? Actually, that gives me an idea. Actually, I already had this idea. I just didn't do it yet. Let's be honest now. Yes, I did. I had the idea, but I didn't do it yet because you know how it goes, Sarah. Life just goes on and faster and faster. But yeah, I did have a thought. Because, see, Sarah enjoys fishing. So I had a fishing thought in my brain. But we will see. We will see when it happens and how it happens. But no, I knew that Sarah's just being funny. Sarah. I know Sarah better than that. She's not going to get butthurt like this. No, that's not her. That's not how she works. Not at all. Oh, I am so sorry. I should have said it sooner. I do see that Robert and friends swam in. Robert, how are you doing today? And I don't think I missed anybody else at this point. I didn't really miss Robert. I just saw Sarah laughing over that, I didn't like her or something. I was like, yeah, right. Really? Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, geez. Really, Scrapper Wolf? He says, uh-oh. Fishy has a thought. Stand clear. Oh, speaking of Fishy, I suppose I should probably play my own button, huh? Since I don't have a co-host, I gotta play it myself. So here, I'm gonna play my button. Ta-da! There we go. And, this person is quite busy nowadays. I do hope to see him here again. Oh, really? The other half of Toyman is gonna, complain? Okay, well, you can complain all you want in your own world. Anyway, what's his name now? Brain fart. Oh, drones. Okay, he's been a pretty busy fella, and that's okay. But I really like how his button turned out, and I haven't been able to play in a while, and now I can't even find it. Where did I put that thing? Oh, there it is. Okay, so this button was made for Drones 863. Some of you may know him, some may not. but just know this. He was trying to be funny one day and said that gators are cute and cuddly down in Florida. And so after he said that, I was inspired, and this is the button I made for him. So that was kind of funny. And maybe we'll do that. Maybe just for a little bit here, we'll run over some buttons that I haven't played in a while because, life gets busy. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not upset. I know people come along when they can. So here's some other ones. Let's see. Who else have I have here? Well, Andrew, he comes along. So that one I've done. Oh, I don't think I've ever been able. Oh, darn it. Brian was here the other day and I forgot he has a button. Oh no, I just thought of that. Oh well. Well, hopefully he'll swim by again and then I can officially play it for him. I just thought of that. I think I made it. And then he's never came until I think he was here the other day and then I didn't play it because I didn't know he was. I forgot. Maybe I was on the other show. Maybe it was the Friday show, and I wasn't thinking buttons. I don't know. But anyways, this is for budget bushcraft, and it's just a funny little thing that the cat Dee Dee apparently wants to trip Brian and wants to take out life insurance on him. It's the joke, and then also Brian is a part of a laundromat that he's working on. So then there's laundry a part of it. So the funny thing, the thought is that maybe the cat wants to put Brian in the washing machine. I don't know. Here, I don't think I've ever played it because he hasn't been here for so long, and then he was here, and then I forgot. I just feel bad now, but I didn't know. I forgot. Here you go. Here is for budget bushcraft. So, anyways, that is him. That's actually the real him, right? And the real cat, and that's actually the real washing machines behind him. And I just kind of cropped it all out and put it together. And like I say, I mean, he'll probably find it more funny than anybody because, well, he knows the story behind all that. I would assume some of you here might know Gil Skills. He hasn't been here for a little bit, so here, this is for Gil Skills. And that music there, I named Skills. I did it in honor of Gil Skills. And yes, did you hear that music there? That is all me. I was an all one band person. I recorded several different instruments, put it all together, and ta-da, there it is. And Maria is here. Maria's Fun Times shared on Twitter. So guess what? We're going to take a break from looking at buttons that might not have been pushed in a while. And we're going to push a very nice button just for Maria's Fun Times. Thank you. There you go. And then, oh, JDS. I mean, it's pretty simple, but he's usually the one that comes in and says, oh, I suppose I should take that down first. Hold on. All right. There we go. All right. Yeah, you like the sound effects? Anyways, JDS is usually the one that'll come into a stream and say, I'm first again. Amazing. And stuff like that. Even if he's like at the end of our stream or something, right? That's just how he is. And this was for him. So as you can see, they're all just a little different, right? Just kind of depends on what's on my mind and how well I know them and all those kind of things. And what's another one? Oh, here's one of my faves. I mean, I love how they all turn out, but this one here, this one's pretty good. This one was for Paul Murray, and I really like how it all turned out. So let's see what you think. Now, for any of you that do not know Paul Murray, the reason there's a boat in the background is because he records, well, they're actually ships, but close enough. So he likes to record boats, I'll just say. And then he enjoys his squirrels. They're in his front yard. And yes, he goes out and feeds some peanuts. So that's why there's a boat and there's a peanut and there's a squirrel and ta-da! That's how that came up. So. Oh, did he just put out a video? Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check that out there, Scrapper Wolf. Oh, that's nice of you there, Skinner. I see that Skinner said, mermaid hugs to you, Fishy. Speaking of mermaid, I could do this. Watch this. Watch in the corner screen. All of a sudden, a mermaid will pop up. See? Uh-huh. That's me. That's me, the mermaid. I do have long blonde hair, and apparently I'm a part fish anyways, right? So see? I'll make it black so you can see it better. There you go. It's a mermaid. Yeah, I enjoy all the buttons I do, but that one there, that's pretty special. I really enjoy that one. So that's why every once in a while, it's like, I want to play these buttons just because. I put some time and effort into it, and then I understand people, have other places to be, and maybe won't be here for a few months, and that's fine. But then every once in a while, I might just want to play it because it's like, hey, I made this. I made this. And it makes me so happy that if you're happy and you know it, clap your fins. If you're happy and you know it, clap your fins. If you're happy and you know it, then your face should surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your fins. That I'm so happy, I have to say I'm happy and I know it, and I clap my fins. There we go. Hello, Toy Man. I see Nora sending hugs. Aw, that's so nice of you, Nora. Nora says, this is the only place where I want to be out on a Monday. Yes, because, folks, I'm here each and every Monday. I do know that there can be other places that you would like to be, and that's fine. And I'm just happy that anybody's here. That's awesome. It does make my day. It makes me smile. Thank you. And now I don't have no clue what else we should talk about. How's that sound? I'm sure I'll think of something. How about, well, earlier Cheesecake was talking about getting hungry, right? And so I don't have much in here right now, but I could show you a couple of things. Of course, speaking of cheesecake, I can show you this cheesecake I made a long while ago. And yes, it's homemade, and yes, it was delicious. Of course it was. It was delicious. And this, I still want to make another batch of this just because, I am trying to revert to going to more things that are low sugar and high protein and get away from more of this refined junk. But, on a special splurge, I might just make this again sometime soon, because why not? Maybe I'll make it for Memorial Weekend, because it sounds like I might be swimming over to my parents' house on Monday, and so I'm thinking I'm going to make this. And I was told to make marshmallows too. Yes, folks, you can make your own marshmallows. I was so, basically a family member wanted some already yesterday. And I actually didn't have any white flour, really? No, there's no flour in marshmallows. I didn't have any white sugar, so I experimented and I made it with brown sugar. And you know what? They still turned out really nice, and they kind of had a cool taste to them because, well, brown sugar has like a molasses taste to it, and so the marshmallows weren't just vanilla flavored. They also had that brown sugar taste to it, which was kind of cool. I don't think, well, they were still fine, but I do think that the white sugar still ends up with a slightly more fluffy marshmallow. But they still were very, very nice because I did taste one. Anyways, but these here are brownies, and they are nice, moist, chocolatey brownies, and with the nice homemade caramel sauce over top. Yes, the whole thing here is homemade, and oh, so good. And you know what would complete this picture? is just if you would like, you could put a dollop of whipped cream, of homemade, freshly made whipped cream, or maybe ice cream. I don't know. Something else maybe could go along with this. But this by itself, with maybe a glass of milk, is pretty good. It is pretty good. Oh, wow. Look at this. I see Amanda had time to stop in. Aw, thank you, Amanda. Amanda. She's awesome. Yep. Amanda would be like father, like son's wife. They're awesome. They're a great couple. I'm so glad that we've been able to swim into their pool of waters and get to meet them. It's awesome. Another thing I had here, if I can speak, the other day was this. This was delicious. Here, I like to call it, here's some bread that's not bread, but it tastes like bread, but it's not bread. You can go in circles over that, right? This recipe will be out on my channel next Monday, or this coming Monday, I suppose we could say, because the one of today was already released for today. So in a week from now, the recipe for this will be put out. So if anybody's interested in a high protein, low carbohydrate bread that actually kind of tastes like, and the texture is like bread, it looks like bread, kind of bread, that is what this is. And yeah, it's actually very good for what it is. Very good. Anyway, so I used a slice of that. It's basically like a keto bread, I'll call it. And I topped it with I like put just a tiny bit of like butter. I probably didn't even need to do that part on the bread itself. And then I put a little bit of cream cheese over that. And then on top of that is a fried egg, sunny side up. And I topped that egg towards the end of cooking with cheddar cheese. So that melted nicely. Then I put that over top of my bread. And then I drizzled some Italian salad dressing and some other seasoning over top, plus the green olives. And that was so fulfilling. I mean, it was so fulfilling and filling of your belly that I almost couldn't eat it all for my lunch. So I've done this a couple times for a lunch, and it's just, it makes it so you don't feel like you're missing out on bread, but the bread is basically just protein. Egg is protein, right? And you got cheese, which is more protein, so it will fill you up fast. And you are not hungry for a long while. That is for sure. But it's very tasty, too, at the same time. Sarah says, "You're making me hungry, and I just ate." Well, Sarah, since Sarah isn't that far away from me, Sarah, you just let me know if there's something that you would like to taste. If you want to taste those brownies, I can make some up. If you want marshmallows, what else could I make? I don't know. We'll have to chat. If you're into, I don't know if you're really into that low carb, high protein thing, but you could taste the bread, see what you think. Like I say, I mean, you have to be obviously a person that wanting the low carb, high protein, because obviously actual bread, you can't get, that's the real deal. Especially if it's homemade. Homemade bread, straight out of the oven, you put a little slab of butter on it and you eat it. There is nothing that could ever replace that, ever. But if you are trying to adjust your diet styles, that is the best bread I've ever had. I have tried making, they're basically our egg breads. I mean, this one has a lot of egg in it too, yes, but they did little things to it that you have. There's little things in the recipe that they have you add to it, which helps. It has like a buttery taste, and there's different tastes in it, so it doesn't taste like you're just eating an omelet and pretending it's bread. No, it's actually very convincing and very good for what it is. It will toast like bread. It rips apart and crumbles like bread. It looks like bread. It kind of tastes like bread. So if you're trying, if you've got, I don't know, let's say you got diabetes. Let's say you're just trying to feel better so you don't have that, I don't know, the feeling you have after having too many carbs. Maybe you're trying to stay away from gluten. Maybe you're trying to lose some pounds. I don't know. But this is great. And I'm so eager to share it out with you all. Oh, there you go, Sarah. Build muscles. And I do see that Joseph Grill has swam into the house here, and he brought along a bunch of hearts. Woo! And guess what? That is one of the buttons I hadn't pushed yet, and that's just right, because he's actually here. I kind of figured he would show up. That's kind of why I didn't, push it yet. Anyway, I do have a button just for Joseph. So, Joseph, here you go. Joseph Grohl is in the house. Woo, 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 woo. Joseph Grohl is in the house. Woo, 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 woo. Yeah. The problem with doing a live stream and then trying to keep track of when I'm taking certain supplements is I lose track of time. So, wonder how long ago I took that. It wasn't that long ago, right? Maybe Toy Man's paying attention. Or maybe Sarah. Actually, Sarah's quite observant usually. How long ago? Or maybe you weren't here. I don't know. I'll just guesstimate. It's all right. I can guesstimate and it'll still be okay. It's one of the things. I don't know about you all, but if you're trying to take supplements, if you're trying to eat, like, let's say you're trying to eat certain things at certain times, if we get distracted by a phone call or now, well, for me doing a live stream, or if I go out of the house and go to town or go to a friend's house, it seems to mess it up. It's like, oh wait, what time was that at? When you're home, if you're home all day and you're near the stuff and you got your timer on, well, it's easy then, right? Or usually pretty easy. But now I'm like, wait, I think I just took it. But you know how time flies too at the same time. So then you question yourself. It's like, gee, wait, did I just take it? Or does it seem like I just took it? And maybe I didn't just take it. Maybe it's, no, I'm just kidding. I think it's only been like maybe half an hour. I'm guessing from looking at the time right now. Or wait. Yeah, I think so. Oh, that's so cute. Like father, like son says, Amanda, you're gorgeous. Are you single? See, folks, to the ones that don't know this fine couple, yeah, they're already together. I was gonna say they're still together too. Yes, that too. They're still together. They are together, and they're just having fun. That's awesome. Yeah, you can tell they have a lot of love between them. It's beautiful. It's a very beautiful thing to see. And if I'm thinking correctly, Amanda and Chris can correct me if I'm incorrect, but I'm pretty sure they told me that they met online at the same time. Like, that's where they met. If they weren't online, they went to met. And they make a beautiful couple, folks. So, I have to say, be it online relationship, well, they're not online now. They're together now. But they found each other online, I should say. I do know of another couple, and some of you might know them. It's Bryce and Evie, and they live in New Zealand. And they actually met through YouTube. I don't remember where online Chris and Amanda met. Yes, you did. But it wasn't through YouTube, though, was it? I mean, I don't want to, like, if you don't want to say, you don't have to. But it seems to me you met somewhere else. But, oh, that's right. That's right. My brain is remembering now. You both, I think I'm remembering. I think you both did something where, like, it's to find another person, but you both did it just to be funny or something, right? And then you end up meeting each other and it's a real deal. That's what it was, right? Something like that. Anyways, the other couple I just mentioned, they actually met on YouTube and they talked like friends or whatever for about a year. And then they found out they had a lot of common and they actually are now together. Both of them are together in New Zealand. Now, the nice thing about the New Zealanders, and I'm assuming for Chris and Amanda, is that they were in the same country. And that helps a lot. Because you hear sometimes of people meeting and they're like in different countries. I do have a local friend, like actual here in real life, local friend, that she's actually from Romania originally. Now, she didn't meet anybody online. She met somebody in person, I believe. I think it was in person. Anyways, it had to do with, like army, military, or one of those categories of things. And she met her husband that way when I don't know, he must have been over there. I don't remember the details, but all I know is that she met him and then she ended up over here in the States. So sometimes it can happen for people to go to different countries. So I think it's kind of cool when when people can still find somebody in their own country because, that does help out a lot, right? You don't have borders and figuring out and all that to figure out. Donna! Oh, that was right, Amanda? Okay. See, I had a little fishy moment, and then I'm like, wait. Nope, no, now I remember. Oh, Facebook speed date. And Donna, hi. I didn't finish my thought. I guess I went to another thought. Donna, hello. Good to see you. Big Chuck. Oh, wow. Big Chuck is here. Hello. So nice to see you here. So nice to see everyone here. Anyway, so yeah, it was Facebook speed date. Okay, so now is that a thing that isn't anymore? Was that like a thing? Oh yeah, there's Amanda saying don't think it's even around anymore. Okay. Must have been something they were trying out on Facebook to see if it would be a thing, right? Another thing that isn't around anymore, and I think it only lasted for maybe 8 months or less. Do you guys remember um, on YouTube here? It's been a few years. I think it was towards the beginning of me being involved with like being at live streams. I didn't do any content, but I want to say it was like 5-6 years ago, whenever I got involved on here. That YouTube had their own little like YouTube like messenger type of thing. Does anybody here remember that? If you were around then, did you know about that? But the weird thing is, I mean, I used it all the time because at the time I was even more like I was extra careful, okay? Because I didn't know what kind of creeps were on the internet. And I'm still careful. You still gotta be careful. There still are odd people out there, okay? But at the time, I was totally new. So I really liked that feature once I found out, I was using email at times for some people, but it was really nice to find that because it was just set up and you could connect with people through as like a YouTube Messenger type of thing. But the sad thing is, like I say, it only lasted for like I want to say it lasted for like 8 months. It was not even for a year. And then they took it away. And it's like, then it was so nice though, because then all the YouTubers pretty much were all in that one social media area, right? We're on the YouTube already, and there's the YouTube chatting area, and it was great. And then when that was going to go away, then everybody was going to other places where they were already or that they were going to go. So then they went to like Hangouts or Discord, Messenger, Twitter, Instagram, I don't know, all these different places. And it's like, and even to this day, I don't have all of those, but I have some of those. And it's like so much easier when it was just one thing, one social media and then like emails, and that was it. And now I got like, I have Hangouts, I have Discord, I have Twitter. Although I use Twitter mostly just to promote my videos. To tell you the truth, I really don't chit chat on there really. And then Messenger. I don't have Facebook, but I do have the Facebook Messenger. And then I have, what was the other thing called? Oh, I have like a WhatsApp, but that was nothing to do with any, well, no, I take that back. I do have one person on there, I think that's from YouTube. But I primarily had that for a nephew of mine that actually lives over in Hong Kong. And he actually was the one that told me to put this app on so we could actually text each other. Otherwise, it's long distance or something. Anyway, Yahoo Messenger. Okay, Big Chuck. Oh, well, thank you, Captain Jerk, for letting me know who the creep is. Now I know who to avoid. Yeah, right. Captain Jerk. His name is so deceiving. He is not a jerk at all. He has one of the biggest hearts on YouTube, I would say. Maybe not the biggest, but one of the biggest. Oh, Donna says that that's how she met up with Anthony back online. Are you talking the Facebook thing that they were just chatting about, or are you talking the YouTube thing I was just chatting about? Anyways, it looks like she's going to be right back, so she might not be able to say now. For anybody here that doesn't know, Anthony was her wonderful husband, and I didn't get to know him real well, I guess. I got to know him through like seeing him on panels and interacting in streams, and he was a really nice person. Very nice. And sadly, he passed away. Uh, I don't even know. I guess like a year ago, I want to say. Time flies, though. I could be very much off. But anyway, it was very sad because he brought a lot of joy to panels. He sure did. And that's something I think about. And Donna, if you're still lurking, I do hope you are. I know you said be right back, but if you can still hear this, I think you would like to hear that your husband set an example in my mind that yeah, of course, he might say things and do things that I didn't always appreciate, but we all have our own things. But the thing that sticks in my brain is he was always so happy. He smiled. Like, what I think of Anthony is his joy, and he really cared for people, right? So what's why this sticks in my mind is like we have to think of ourselves. We should live to our fullest. We don't know how long we have. Anthony didn't know how long he had, right? We don't know how long we get to be on this earth and how long we get to, well, maybe influence people more than we think we are. So just remember that. Like, just know how you are conducting yourself right now. You are representing yourself. Like you're showing what colors, who you are to others. How do you want to be known? How do you want to be known? Do you want to be known as some grumpy, bitter old whatever who sat around, ate potato chips, and was 500 pounds and didn't care about anything? I don't know. Do you want to be that? Or do you want to be that person who would smile and I don't know, they pursued something because they could, or they're just there. I mean, what do you want to leave behind, really? Like currently, what do you want to be having people see? But then think of the future. I mean, it's kind of sad of thinking when we're not here anymore, but we can't be here forever. And when we aren't here, how do you want to be remembered? Do you want to be remembered as that happy, cheerful, caring person, that positive person, that person that didn't let anybody or anything stop them kind of person? Or do you want to be vice versa? I mean, we get to have that choice. We don't get to choose what other people do around us. Nope. As some of you know, there are trolls, as we call them on YouTube and on the internet in general. There are trolls and not nice people, you could say, back in real life. You don't even need the internet to have people that aren't kind, right? There's bullies in schools. There's bullies, there's trolls, there's unkind people. And yet there are kind people too. And you know what? That is for them to decide. Did you know that each and every one of us have our own little manual and we get to run our own life, right? Now, of course, to some degree, because obviously, if a person is going around taking people's lives or something, well, no, they're going to get stopped by another person because that is obviously very much, that can't happen. So, but the extremes have to be stopped. But just how people are, though, we can't control that. We can't control what other people do. You know what we get to control? Our own self. That's all we can do. And it does help. This helped me anyways. If you remember that we each have our own manual, that might give you a little bit of a, I don't know, what would you call that? Like, this might be a silly example, but let's just say two people are in the same house and they're trying to get the dishes done. Okay? So one person might have the water running in the sink, and then, I don't know, like you might have two different ways. You know what I mean? Like one might fill the sinks up with water and wash them that way. One might have it running, and one might wipe them right away. One might wipe them later or not wipe them at all. I don't know. There's so many different ways of even projects of how they get done, how to fold towels, where to put them, how to fold them. But you have to remember, we each have our own manual, and in our mind, that is the right way to do it. And that's how some people can get on to other people, is if they didn't do the dishes exactly how you did them, they did them wrong. But maybe they didn't do them wrong. They just did them their way. As long as it gets done still proper, it's still okay, right? Like, so what if there's a wrinkle in a towel? If they got washed, dried, and put away, wasn't that still successful, even if they weren't folded just right? I don't know. It's just some food for thought. I mean, I know there's more than just projects in a house. I mean, you got to deal with people in a store or at a workplace or here on the internet. But just remember, we all have our own manuals, and some do and some don't make sense in our brains, but our brain is programmed with our manual. And remember, it can't just our way of right. There might be another way that's still right. It's just a little bit different than our way. Does that make sense? I think that made sense. It made sense in my brain, but that's my manual. Right? Right? And then, of course, the other thought would be, not that I want to like bring this down at all, but let's say somebody was not kind to us in however fashion, be it here on YouTube, be it a coworker, be it a family member, I don't know who it is. Let's say somebody was just not nice and they had very not nice things to say or not nice things they did. Well, what inspired that? Do we know what they're all going through? Now, if it's a family member and stuff, you probably do, but maybe not. Do you know that there are people going through things that you have no clue? Maybe they're just having a really rotten day and they just decided to pounce on you because if they're having a bad day, you're going to have a bad day too. We don't know. We don't know. I have to say that if I have somebody on here, let's say, and they're just having a bad day, let's just say, I'll just say, well, I'll pray for you because I will and I can. And maybe somehow that'll make them better. And if not, well, that's all I can do, right? We can't control other people. We can't always help other people, but we can only try. We can only be ourselves. We can be kind. We only have control of what we do and what we say on our side, right? They can do what they wish, and we can respond in how we decide is the proper way. And that's it. And you know what? For each and every one of you that do that, I'm proud of you. I see Captain Jerk saying, nope, lol. Yeah, most killers are never caught. Yeah, well, nothing is always 100%. There is a lot of odd things going out there. But that's another subject, too, really. Fear and worry. Now, yes, of course. If you want to go to the extreme of a killer, yes, a killer could end up on your doorstep and yeah, they could kill you. That could be. That could be the extreme that could happen. But do you want to sit in your house each and every day and worry that somebody might do that? Would you really want to do that? What if you live for 100 years and you worried all those years or most of those years that somebody was going to get you and then it never happened? You just lived your life in fear all those years. I know I used to go through a phase at one point where I don't know what it is with the dark. I don't know if anybody else is like this. But in the past, when it would get dark out, especially if you were alone or there wasn't a lot of things going on, you know, you would hear every creak and cranny and your mind would go, right? Your mind would start thinking about all the bad things that are going to happen, right? So like, oh no, I can't go to sleep because I don't know, something's going to happen. Well, something could happen and that would be horrible. But I don't want to waste my life away worrying about something that might not even happen. Right? If I'm going to be that worried, I won't even get out of bed. I might hurt myself. I don't know. Anything's possible. Anything's possible. And we don't know. We don't know what the day is going to become. We don't know how long we have here. But I think it's important, going back to like Anthony and stuff, you know, I think it's important. Just live your life of how you want to be. Don't worry what everybody else is thinking. Don't live your life to please everybody. That doesn't work. All you can do is be you and be yourself and be your whole you. Anyways, to go back on my fear though, when I was afraid at night, I finally came to a conclusion because I did a prayer to God, and I was like, please, please. I basically begged God to give me peace. So I was like, I don't want to be this way. I don't want to fear every time I'm alone and it's dark out and I'm gonna like not be able to sleep well, thinking someone's gonna come and hurt me or something. What a life, right? I don't want that. And you know what? It got better. So I do think there's a lot of power in prayer. I mean, I know there's all sorts of different peoples here, but myself, I do think that's a huge thing. The power of prayer, the power of your mind that God has given you is huge too. You really can adjust that because you can either have a day full of negativity and look for the negatives and have a sour day, or start out thinking positive and look for all the positives. And somehow that makes it better, even if the circumstance is the same. I would like to take a break from my lengthy story here. Story time with Fishy. To say hi to Amethyst. Good to see you here. How are you doing? And welcome to the stream. And to Moosegal. And this is Moosegal's Corner. This is a fine young lady, my online sister, who's going to be our wonderful and special guest this Thursday. And she'll be up on panel with us from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time to let you all know what our channel is all about. And it's going to be great. So I hope you can be there this Thursday. And it'll be here on my channel. So stay tuned. Scrapper Wolf said, life is a risk, but have to keep going forward. That's right. That's all we can do. And, we can't go backwards either. Right? RWC Toyman says, I will always protect you, Fishy. Aw, well, thank you. It does help when you have people in your life. I mean, like I say, we ourselves should be confident in ourselves, right? And sometimes for some of us, including me, that can be hard, especially under circumstances and stuff, or whatever we want to blame it on, right? Really what it comes down to. It can be hard. But when you're surrounded, and you're surrounded by God and you're surrounded with wonderful friends, that can be totally different. And you can feel very safe and secure. And yes, life is unpredictable. A person could be in a tornado. A person could be in a car crash. And somebody could find you and end you. But I would like to live my life to the fullest and the happiest while I'm here. Why not? That's better. And I do see that V is here. I believe that's what they call you. Is that okay? V, good to see you. I'm so happy you swam in. So, I don't know. Did any of that make any sense? I do hope so. I do hope that maybe can help you. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, in the future, whenever. Another thought would be, I know that some people will dwell on the past, right? Okay, I just want to make sure. V, because I know they call you V, and I think that's okay. But I like to make sure. I care. I do care about my wonderful, wonderful friends that swim in here. I do care. Anyway, don't dwell on the past, okay? I know there's people that will. They dwell so much on the past, they're not living now. They're not living right now. They're not living now, and they're not looking forward into the future. The past will weigh you down. And you can't do anything about the past. The only thing you could do about the past is if it's something that maybe you need to apologize for, or maybe pay for damages that was caused, or something like that maybe, and then move on. Go forward. Don't look backwards. You're going to trip and fall. Anyway, it's just important, I think, that even if we made really poor decisions, let's say up until this point, whatever it is, right? Did you know that right now, this very moment, you can just change it up and start living your life the way you want? Right now. Don't wait. No excuses. Start living right now. That's it. That's right. You can never change the past. Like I said, the only thing in the past that I would say would be a thing to maybe fix right now is if there was an apology that should be made with somebody, or maybe a payment for damages you made, or a replacement of things, or something like that, and then move on, right? If there's something like that, take care of it and be done. Don't let it just haunt you down forever. No. And then the only thing we know of is right now. Like right now, I am speaking to you. I am here. I'm alive. And I'm speaking to you and I'm enjoying the day. That's what's going on right now. But we don't know what's going to happen in the future. We're not promised a tomorrow. You know what I mean? Live your life right now. No more excuses. That's it. No more excuses at all. And if there's something you want to do before you're not around anymore, you might want to do it now, because we're not guaranteed a future. It's just, food for thought. That's all I'm trying to give you. I don't know everything. I'm sure there's things I'm missing, but it's things that I believe are very true, and I think it's important to share that. And things that probably most of you already know, but sometimes if you hear it again, it helps. It does for me anyway. I see Hot Wheeling Eddie is here. Good to see you. Oh, that was really nice. Eddie says, "Hi, Goldfish. You're very smart." Well, you know what? That was a very nice thing to say. Wasn't that so nice? So kind. Thank you. You just gave me a nice big smile. That was so nice of you. That really made my day. That really did. Oh. Well, Captain Jerk, I guess it depends, right? It depends. I do think apologies are still important. I mean, Captain Jerk and I, we both have different manuals. Remember that now, Captain Jerk. I do agree that sometimes apologies aren't good because they're not genuine, right? Think about it. And you're right. The actions or even nonverbal communication are huge. Because I've experienced this. So I'm glad he brought that up, because that's a good point. It's nothing that we can control another person at all. We can only control that in our own self. So if we did something and we are truly sorry, then go apologize, right? And mean it. Just mean it. And if the other person believes it or not, that's on them then. But at least you did your part. But yes, I do know what Captain Jerk is talking, though, because I've had in my life where people say, "Oh, I'm sorry," but they don't mean it. Yeah, you can tell non-verbally or in their actions to continue, especially if they redo it and redo it and redo it, then that means that apology doesn't hold water. If apologies hold water, right? So, yeah. Okay, Eddie. Okay. Well, I'm glad I can help you or anybody here. I am the type of person that I really do care. I have a big caring heart. And I'm also the type that at times when people need it, I will take the time to listen to them. I've been told, I should say, that I can make a person's day much brighter and that I'm very good at listening, because sometimes that's all we need. We don't need somebody to have the right words necessarily. No, we don't need the right words. We just need somebody to listen to us, somebody who actually cares, somebody who actually will listen to us, because so many people don't. Sarah, my stream will be done here in about 10 minutes because I'm going to go to 5 o'clock. Or is it 9 minutes? I guess it's technically 9 minutes now. So, Sarah, thank you for being here. Yeah, you were here for almost the whole thing. So, and by the way, you know what? I haven't done this yet, have I? So I'm going to do this right now. Sarah has a channel, and she doesn't have very many people yet there, but she is trying to grow it, and she does a really good job on her videos. Or that is my perspective of it, anyways. So, and some others have been there too and say the same. So I am going to share Sarah. Whoops. What did I do? Do you ever do that where you click something and then instead of copying it, you like pasted another thing there? It's like, I didn't want to do that. Copy that. There we go. Okay. Oh, come on. My computer's getting... There we go. Okay. So, everybody who would like to go check her out, check out her channel. And Sarah, in short, before you leave, if you want to just put a little blurb in the stream, just say what your channel's about real quick if you wish. But yeah, Sarah here has, a channel that's not too big yet, but she has great potential, and I think people should go check her out. If you like. Yeah, I'm only going to be on for like 7 more minutes. Anyways, check her out. If you like what you see, stay. If you don't stay. And that's what I say for my channel too. I don't want people to stay if they don't enjoy it. I mean, why? Why go through the torture? Come on. Just stay where you like to be. So there you go. That's Sarah's link. So if anybody wants to swim over there now or later or whenever, go check her out. So there you go. And there you go. In short, this is what she's all about. Lots of tips and tricks and some canning videos. And Sarah, just an idea, if it worked out at some point for you, you could be a guest on our channel too. Just an idea. I know it can get kind of busy there for you around sometimes, but it's an idea. It's an idea. Donna says, she said many apologies, but then if they don't help it, then I walk away, move on forward. Yeah, because that's all you can do. If you genuinely want to apologize to somebody, you do that. That's a part of what you can do, right? You can apologize if you need to. And it's nice when the other person understands and they accept it, and it's wonderful, right? It feels wonderful. When they don't, sometimes it doesn't feel as wonderful, but hey, you did your part, and that's all you can do. And then sometimes, in some situations, sometimes after a while, they'll come around and they'll accept it eventually. But that's nothing we can control, and we can't hold our breath on that. We'll kill ourselves over it. Okay, there's so many things. I mean, okay, I'm a victim of this too. I mean, like, I would love to please everyone. Wouldn't that be perfect if everybody enjoyed exactly what you did, what you looked like, what you sounded like? I don't know, in YouTube world, like what I do for videos and live streams or whatever it is, my artwork, my piano, my whatever. But reality is we aren't all going to see it on the same page. That's the reality. So what can be so hard for some of us, and I'm still working on it, we have to be content with ourselves, right? And then, of course, hopefully some people still like us or enjoy us or love us or whatever. But that's the only thing we can do. Yeah, I'm sure she figured out the typo. It's all good. A certain amount of subscribers to be a guest? No, you could be a subscriber next week if you wanted to be. No, you can be, or not subscriber. You could be a guest. Did I say subscriber? I don't know. I'm all over the place right now. No, Sarah, you do not have to have so many subscribers to be our guest. If you would like to be our guest sometime, we'll just chit chat and pencil you in, and then we do it. That's it. People here could have, I don't know, I suppose literally could have 1 subscriber, right? Now, most people probably want to have a little bit of content on their channel before they are interviewed, because otherwise you have nothing to show for it, right? But Sarah, you have a few videos. You're more than welcome to. Yup. Oh, good thing I'll be ending soon because all of a sudden, I got froggies in my throat. Ribbit, ribbit. Wait, that's a frog, right? Ribbit, ribbit. I say ribbit, ribbit, then I say it's not a frog. Oh my gosh. I'm sure even Ruth knows that's a frog. Oh, my mind is somewhere else today. Oh, okay. Oh well. Oh well. You know what? We are live streaming. There's no editing. And you know what? That was me. And you know what? Us having brain farts and us just being us can entertain others, right? It's okay. It's okay if I have to think, was that a like froggy throat sound or just a frog sound, not a froggy throat necessarily, but bleh. Or we don't have to worry if like Toyman throws his sticks. It adds entertainment, right? Drink some lemonade. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. Like, I'm starting to go hoarse. Hee hee. Yeah, I'm getting hoarse. Homemade lemonade is really refreshing. And the summer weather makes me want to make some. It makes me want to make more marshmallows. Actually, I will be making more marshmallows. By the way, anybody here that doesn't know this, another little thought is if you ever want to make marshmallows, I do have that recipe on my channel. And I have the version that uses sugar because back when I was trying to make, I'm just the type I like to make homemade things from scratch, okay? And I know I'm a little different. I am one that I don't have pork products. It's just something that I was raised in. For me, it'd be biblical reasons, but I don't, I'm not going to like frown upon you if you're going to have pork products. That's just my preference. That's it. And I still hold that true for me even now. And I'm fine with that. That's what I want. That's what I truly want. There might be other things, being raised that I don't do anymore or don't want, but that part I do still want. Definitely. So anyways, that's a long way of saying that store marshmallows don't really say where their gelatin comes from unless you get the expensive ones that are either like fish gelatin or cow or vegan ones that don't have gelatin at all. And they're expensive. And some of them aren't as tasty as others. Anyways, I looked up recipes and a lot of them had corn syrup in them. And I was like, I don't know about you guys, but I really don't like corn syrup. I know sugar is bad for us too. But I think if you're going to have something that's truly all carbonated, really, that's the bubbly water. Wrong carbon. Carbohydrates. There we go. Carbonated. Wow. We'd be bubbling away. Carbohydrates. If I'm going to have a refined carbohydrate, I'll just take the plain old regular sugar. I do not want corn syrup and fructose that most marshmallow recipes that I looked up at that point in time anyways were using. I found one that turned into great marshmallows and it uses sugar. So if you look on my channel, I do have a marshmallow recipe and you can change it up. I mean, it's just a vanilla one and it tastes better than the store-bought ones. And yeah, but you can change it up. I've done ones, okay, I'm a black licorice lover, so I've done ones where I put anise extract in it, and that has like a black licorice thought to it. And then another one I've done is peppermint. And then what I did when I cut out the marshmallows, I made them into like mini marshmallows, and they were perfect for hot chocolate. They had that peppermint, refreshing in there. It was great. It was great. Another thing I found out is those peppermint ones, like if you put them in the freezer, put the marshmallows in the freezer, and then you take them out, especially in the summer, and you just eat them. Oh, for one, they're more chewy and yummy, and they're cold, right? So it's hot out. The other thought is the peppermint, it makes your tummy feel nice too. Okay, so what else did I? Okay, I'm working on my Hot Wheeling says, working on my first about my Hot Wheels collection. If you collect or not, you might find it interesting. So there you go. Hot Wheeling Eddie does Hot Wheels. So check it out. If you're into that, do it. Do it now. Yes. Thank you for saying that. And yes, thinking about part 2 to that video. Okay. And for health reasons. And that's similar for me. Mine is biblical and health. It's kind of a little of both. I know some people that do it just for biblical. I know some people that just do it for health. And then some of us do it for a combo. And I do it for a combo. And I know that people that are used to, it's what you're used to, right? So people that are used to eating pork products are like, oh my gosh, how can you not have? It's like I'm fine. I have things that are different versions of that. And I guess that's what I know. And I'm fine with it. It's all good. Captain Jerk eats Altoids all day, every day. Yes. He was eating them like candy the other day. It's like, wow. I think you're only supposed to have like, what, one or two of them at a time and leave it be for a while, but he eat like 10 of them or something. Oh, okay. And then it looks like, yep, we're at the 2-hour mark, so we'll be winding down here. Oh, not all day. All day, every day? Okay, I'm glad it's not all day. Whew, okay. And Moose Gal says, and remember this, folks. Moose Gal is a wonderful lady, okay? And she gets to be our guest this Thursday, and she's really looking forward to it. So, if you would, please mark that on your calendar, put it in your phone, or just, or you can watch the promo video I put out here a couple days ago, and I do have the link to the live stream in there, and you could click that, and I think there's probably like a set a reminder thing on there, and then you won't forget. Because the more the merrier. It'll make her smile, it'll make me smile, make Ron's day, everybody's day. It'll be fun, really fun. So, just remember that if you're having, a bad day, find somebody that will listen to you. And try to find the joys in life. There's always a positive. There almost always is something. It may seem like not, but there almost always is. Do what, Fishy, for health? Oh, I was just speaking about that. I was talking about marshmallows and what got me into making marshmallows. It's partially because I don't eat regular marshmallows from the store because they don't clarify if they're a pork gelatin or if they're a cow or bovine gelatin, which I don't think I actually stated earlier. I guess I kind of assumed people would figure that out. So, a lot of times I figure a lot of it is pork product, which for most people is just fine. But for myself, I like to steer as clear away from that as I can for biblical and health reasons. And so that's what kind of got me onto the boat of making my own marshmallows, which even if you eat pork and you want to use pork gelatin for your homemade ones, I mean, that's up to you. I use beef plain gelatin, but you can use pork too. That's your cup of tea. And even at that, though, it's going to taste a lot better than those marshmallows I've been seeing in a store all day long, right? And for weeks and weeks or whatever. Homemade fresh marshmallows are to die for. And yes, they still do the marshmallow thing. You can go roast them over at the fire still and everything. I've actually been asked by my family, by my parents, to make a couple batches of it for not this next weekend. Let me think. No, it's 2 weekends from now, I think. Memorial weekend. So that we have those for a campfire. It'll be fun. Mayhem and Miracles popped in. Well, good to see you. I'll be ending here shortly, but I'm so happy that you made it. Horse gelatin. Well, it could be, Sarah. I don't know. I've always been told it's probably pork gelatin, but whatever. It doesn't really matter because it's basically not clarified unless it's kosher or if it states where it's from. You don't know. If it's kosher, that's another thing that I will buy. If I see, I think it's like Jello sometimes, or sometimes there could be marshmallows, I suppose. And if it has a K on the front, that resembles that it's kosher for like Jewish people. And I'm not Jewish, but I do know that they don't eat pork. So if I see that, then I know that they've like blessed it or something, and they're not going to bless it if there's a pig in it. So, anyway. Yes, the joys. The joys have been hanging out with my very good friends more and more. They become my family. Very nice. Very nice. Yep, good. I'm so glad that all of you are here. You take care. Thank you for being here. You're always welcome, Hot Wheeling Eddie and everybody else that swam in. Oh, geez, Captain Dirk, really? You're not a Jew, but you play one on TV? Really? And let me scroll through. I think I might have missed. No, you're not chopped liver. No. What'd you say? What'd you say? Oh, I read this. You talking this? I read this. I just didn't maybe make a big announcement about it because it was referred to Sarah. Or was there something else you say? I don't know. I don't know. Like I said earlier, can't please everyone. But I don't know why you think you're chopped liver. Why you think you're chopped liver? I don't know. Nobody's chopped liver here. But yep, he made a good point there, though. It could help your channel out there, Sarah. Yeah, better than, yep. Oh, shark. I'm chopped shark. Oh, jeez. And no, Toyman's Bar and Grill is far from being chopped liver. He's actually helped quite a bit of me of where I'm at now. Oh, I see. No. She meant both of us, you silly Willy. You can't please everyone, but we can only be us and only apologize if need be. And truly mean it. Don't just apologize to apologize. You are very welcome. And remember, each and every Monday we do this for 2 hours. And then, like I said, this Thursday, we're going to cut it down, and that's going to be 2 hours. The first hour will be Toyman and I just opening the show and doing our thing. And then at 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock, Moose Gal is our wonderful guest, and it's going to be wonderful. So yes, so don't forget that Moose Gal will be on Toyman's Bar and Grill and my show this Thursday. Don't forget Toyman now. All right, you all take care, and I always like to end with my saying, I think it's an important one. Always remember to look for the positives, no matter how small they may seem, and always remember to smile each and every day. And I know that positives can happen even in bad times, because I got injured by a cow like 6-7 years ago now, and it seemed like the worst thing in the world. But the positive thing that came out of that is I relearned my piano, because I had like 10 years of lessons when I was younger, and then I like didn't do it for like 10 to 15 years because I got busy with other things in life. And that accident ended up being a positive, really, because I spent more time reading my Bible that I wanted to do, but kept putting it to the side. And I relearned how to play my wonderful piano. So there's always positives, folks. Always. It's just looking for them. So, yes, remember to smile. Remember to go watch my video from today if you haven't yet. Oh, and remember to go watch Toyman's Bar and Grill. He put out a video about his mufflers. Don't forget that. And what else? Oh, yeah, and the Moose Gal. I have a promo for Moose Gal going on our show on Thursday. And in there is a link to the live stream we'll be doing Thursday. So if you want to go click the reminder button on there, then you won't miss it. All right. So I apologize if I miss anybody. I'm not perfect. I might miss your comment. I might make you butthurt. I don't know. But I am me, and I try my best, and I do care, and you all take care. All right? So we will see you Thursday. Don't forget, let others know too. Let's have a nice big turnout for Moose Gal. So until Toyman's Bar and Grill, what am I saying? I keep saying his whole name. We don't want to forget him, no, but uh, don't forget the Toy Man and Fishy show. There we go, on Thursday. With that, enjoy this music, and we will see you next time.